number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Texans 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Wow, 11. 118. That's it.
On first down, it's Stroud. He finds Smith working across the middle. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
At the 50-yard line.
All right.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
White Tony. All right. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
Fine, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
11, Thomas. Gun. Dot. Hey, can. 11, MT. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap. Hey.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
19 Texans. 18.
Now, Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Here we go. 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
The Texans getting all set to punt
Formation.
as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
A tight end in motion now.
Stop.
On 1st down, he'll start out with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 1, ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Stop.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Down the sideline to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A huge play there for the Bengals. 39 yards.
Gain on the play. And the Bengals 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Texans 13.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Look wide, get this one complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
26-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
1-1, ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
One, ready?
Third down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Stop.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this. This will be from 56 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
On 1, right? Here we go. Can. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Here's Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
On 1, ready?
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Dillon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on its head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
A 20-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Nike Texans. Oh, and
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Texans 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
12. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow here on second down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll run on first down with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 12. 12. 12. 11. 11. Dot.
Second down. Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Right 80. Right shot.
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Gun. Shot.
A tight end in motion now.
Shot.
Another run here with Kamara. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On one, ready?
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 12. Shot. 11. Thomas. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
On one, ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
11.
It's third down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 49.
49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in left side by Smith. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
South. All right. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. but is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
18.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's get set. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Flush to his right. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Kamara. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Dillon. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go.
It's another go with Dillon, and he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Get it out quickly to Higgins. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.
probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.